Okay guys, so hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I want to introduce you to a game I've been playing for the past since like forever. It's a game by HitGrab. It's called MouseHunt. Okay, so there's a whole Wikipedia and a walkthrough for MouseHunt, but it started initially as a Facebook game, and then of course it started as a Facebook game. And then of course it's now they moved to their own website, and of course now it's on iOS and on Android. So pretty cool. It's basically it's a game where you mount where you hunt for mice, but of course these are not average mice. I mean, these are all mice that have certain special features about them, certain correct they almost I can say it's not stereotyped, or they're based on certain humans that you may know, or that you may find that you may meet in life. So they're basically mouse people, and actually it's quite the game itself is quite satirical, and it's almost humorous in terms of, it's quite witty and humorous as well. It employs a lot of caricatures and satire, and of course it's a strategy game, and besides being a strategy game, it's almost like a strategy simulation, RPG, role-playing adventure, and that makes it quite fun. NPCMY. So this will show the game on how it looks on Facebook. NPCMY. Okay, so it's not putting up in browser here. Anyway, so let me show you how the game looks actually. And it's quite cool because, I mean, whenever there's an event in the year or an actual calendar, so they base certain events in the game on the actual Gregorian calendar and on the events in real life. So quite superb. So let me show you how the game looks. So this is MouseHunt. Yeah, so you basically you get this is your trap, and then you get different traps and different bases. You get different cheeses, all different types of cheese, and then you hunt in the Kingdom of Gnawnia. Gnawnia. You get it. Quite cool, eh? Quite cool. So yeah, I mean, you can go to certain places, you can travel around. Right now I think I'm in the mausoleum, and of course you get different mice. I mean, this is unknown mice, the ones you haven't caught yet, the ones you have caught, the Captain Front mice, Master Burglar mouse, course, I mean, the mice drop certain clues and map clues, and they drop certain items that you can use and utilize to continue your adventure and to peruse your adventure. Pretty darn sick. This game has been around for about 18 years, close to 20 years. And well, of course, it's kind of time based as well, so you can hunt every 15 minutes, and then of course you get a free hunt every hour. So you're completing about 5 turns every hour. Hunter's journal. Of course, a certain tasks to be completed in each area. Besides just hunting for certain mice, you have to complete certain tasks. You get different levels. So I mean, you start with as novice, recruit, apprentice. It goes all the way up to fabled. Currently, at the moment, I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm at 10th highest level. I'm a knight, and of course you get different shops here as well. You get the cheese shop, you get the trapsmith, so you can buy weapons and upgrade your weapons, your traps. You can add additional charms onto it. There's a marketplace, there's a general store, there's of course there's a cartographer where you can buy certain hidden treasure maps that you can peruse, and you peruse those by catching certain mice in the kingdom. Yeah, so this is mouse hunt. It's pretty darn sick. I mean, you can see the amount of mice you have to catch. There's in excess of close to 300, 400 different types of mice. They're super well drawn. For example, if I go to, if I take you to, let's have a look at Gauntlet Gladiators. Fiend Mouse, Eclipse, and of course, what I think is Mouse Hunt. Essentially, what they've done is they've taken certain artists that play the game, and they've allowed the artists to draw certain of the mice. You can actually see the different artists that had a hand in drawing some of these mice. How sick is this? Isn't it? For someone with an art hand to come up with a golem mouse, it's so sick. So much more enjoyable. The scavenger mouse, the minute details that have went into coming up with these. Super sick. Keeper's assistant. Keeper mouse. How beautiful are they showing it. Yeah, so this is pretty much. I mean, I'm still a novice and a newbie in this game. I've only completed a few of these areas here, pretty much around the town center of Gnawnia. I haven't really. I mean, some of these you need to be quite high level to unlock the rest of the levels here, and you need to be playing this game for a long time. You generally need to know what's going on in the game itself, and that's pretty darn sick. So let me bring up to speed. So okay, now I'm not gonna bring up to speed. So what I'm gonna do every day, I'm gonna go through each area, not like a walkthrough, but I'm gonna make a video of each area, like what's going on there, what you have to do, sort of what you have to do, and of course each journal. So I'll do mouse hunt. We'll start off on the first hunt in the town of Gnawnia, and we'll go through each of the places here as I unlock them, and I'll sort of explain what to do, what not to do. I'm also hoping that I'll be able to catch some of the mice that I haven't caught before, because it's always nice that they have a certain sense of completion about things. So yeah, super sick. Yeah guys, so what I'm going to be doing is perhaps later on this evening I'll start off with the town of Gnawnia, and I'll make 5-minute videos or 10-minute videos or half-an-hour videos, and we'll go through each one of these. So this is pretty sick. Of course, I'm going to be making I play very weird games. I play very odd games. So perhaps I'll be making a mouse hunt game, maybe Age of Empires. We'll do an Age of Empires session. Perhaps, maybe. But yeah guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and if you guys want to download MouseHunt, the link will be in the description, and also my code where you can invite me, or you want to add me as a friend on MouseHunt, you'll be able to add me as a friend. Like I said, I'm not the most articulate of huntsmen. Oh my gosh, yeah, so there's 893 different mice, my bad. That's a lot of mice. So yeah, I'll give my hunter ID, and there's a Discord. I didn't know there was a